In this activity, we'll be creating a collage inspired by Faith Ringgold. Faith Ringgold is one of the many incredible artists featured in the Washington County Museum of Fine Arts exhibit celebrating 100 years of women artists. Ringgold is an American artist and author, and she's best known for her quilts that tell stories about race, the Harlem Renaissance, and other personal experiences throughout her life, such as the Sunflower Quilting Bee at Arles and Double Dutch on the Golden Gate Bridge. In her quilts, she typically creates an image in the center that tells a story and then surrounds it with several shapes and patterns by sewing these pieces of fabric together to create a border. In this activity, we'll be creating a collage, so you can use newspapers, photographs, magazine clippings, or any other sources of paper that you want to collage with. But make sure that you have scissors and glue as well. A collage is a piece of art made by sticking various different materials such as photographs and pieces of paper or fabric onto a backing. You can also use other mediums such as markers, paints, or oil pastels to add to your artwork in addition to collaging. Since Faith Ringgold is a part of the Women Artists exhibition, this activity is going to be based on an important woman in your own life, inspired by Ringgold's style. So who is this important woman in your life? Think about what qualities you admire the most about her and what really stands out about her. And how can you show these feelings and your appreciation for her within an artwork? I chose to make my collage about my mom. She's one of the strongest, most influential women in my life, and she's also my best friend. I began by sketching out a picture of my mom and me in the center of the paper, and then I applied watercolor paint to it. I chose to use different words that I clipped from magazines to create a border, and I chose words that reminded me of my mom. And then I pasted them to the outer edge of the paper. So after about 2 to 3 rows of words around each edge, I chose to use solid colors to make a triangle pattern on the inside of the border. Many of Faith Ringgold's quilts contain geometric shapes within the compositions, so I thought that this would be fun to incorporate into my own collage. After completing the collage, I went back into the original painting with marker and added several markings to reference fabric and stitch work, which can also be seen in Faith Ringgold's quilts as well. So here is my finished collage inspired by Faith Ringgold's quilts. This activity was such a fun way to show appreciation for an important woman in my life, and I'm sure that the important woman in your own life would love to have a work of art created all about her. If you could share your finished pieces with us on the Washington County Museum of Fine Arts Facebook page, that would be so fun to see your work, and you can also tag us on Instagram at WCMFA. Have fun!